Good evening, everybody. On the occasion of this Pharma Award, I've been sitting with for past 1 hour in the panel discussions, and I've gone through the discussions which everybody has elaborated, and I've gone through the clinical trial by Dr. Ajit Dangi. No, it is good. I got to hear the reality, because as a minister, we need to hear the reality of the industry. That's why I've come here. 1 hour back I had come and he told me that the panel discussions were on. I insisted that I should be present in the panel discussions because we are talking about the pharma industry, the scenario in the pharma industry, and as a minister of this state, I should realize what is the issues which are concerning this industry or what are your perspectives regarding this industry. And I feel overwhelmed the way you all have discussed these issues, and I've taken note of few of your issues on this, and I've told the concerns also to give me a detailed report regarding this or detailed compilations for my persuasion. I wouldn't assure that everything is in my hands being a minister of state. Certain issues are related to the central government, we all of you agree. So whatever discussions or whatever things which we have thought of today in regard to this pharma industry, certainly as a progressive state, as a Maharashtra being always progressive, would like to see that this industry survives and grows in Maharashtra. So certainly, whatever discussions we had in this panel, we would like to highlight those and try to help in this regard. As Maharashtra, we all know highest quality of pharmaceutical products are being manufactured in Maharashtra. Our FDA and government is proactive for export promotion from the state. The fact depicts, through the initiative of FDA, Maharashtra to adopt online system of WHO GMP certification for speedy approvals, and I can proudly claim that the quality of pharmaceutical product is assured if the manufacturing unit is FDA Maharashtra compliant. Maharashtra state contributes around 24% of domestic market and 40% of total market contributed by around 296 WHO GMP certificate holding units. 26 US FDA approved units and 15 MHRA approved units are in Maharashtra. We are proud of this. The quality can be assessed through the fact that Maharashtra has only 3% not of standard quality reported drugs compared to 7% of other states of India. Going forward, India should leverage its strengths in the supply of low-cost quality medicines across the world and partner with foreign companies to drive growth and play a larger role in the global pharma market. In order to sustain a robust growth, which everybody discussed in billions and probably the percentage which was discussed in the panel discussed, we need to rethink in this business. Over the years, pharma companies have grown through acquisitions, but due to higher valuations seen in the sector over the last 2 years, they have been exploring newer methods of partnerships such as joint ventures and licensing of innovative products and technologies. Companies are focusing on improving operational efficiencies which have yielded results. On this occasion, I would like to thank UBM who have come forward and are always at the forefront at the launch of this India Pharma Awards, which seeks to recognize excellence in the Indian pharmaceutical industry in the areas of operation, quality, cost, productivity, excellence in product development, and excellence in environment, health, and safety. Besides the lifetime achievement, I would like to congratulate the Pharma awardees also on this occasion, and also the Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year award. The emerging markets will be the drivers of the pharma industry growth, and we will see a shift back to volume growth as a key measure of performance. The pharma industry, as we all have discussed, has a great future, and it is important to see that with growing investment in R&D facilities, we will in future see product offerings that deliver sustainable value to customers, which was a major concern discussed in the discussion. At economical prices, which is a major concern for people, visibility and honesty will be the key to achieve all this. With this, I would like to take your leave, but certainly I was present in the whole of the discussions. As a minister, I am handling this department for past 3 years, FDA, I am handling Home Department also. Somebody talked about security right behind me. And I'm handling Rural and Development Department, 3 departments as a state minister I'm handling in this state. I've got a newer opportunity. This is the first time I've been a minister of these 3 important portfolios in Maharashtra. As a progressive state, I said, we are trying to keep an environment in Maharashtra, friendly environment, whatever may be the calculations in the speeches of many leaders all over India, Maharashtra is always and I'll always been on the forefront in investment of industry or any other growth. Probably pharma industry, what I have learned, in between has moved out of Maharashtra to Jharkhand or other states, probably because of some incentives which are given by the central government, I think. That was the major concern which Maharashtra faced. But still, at this time, we are keen to see the pharma industry coming back to Maharashtra. We would like the pharma industry to come back and establish. We are wanting to have an pharma SEZ also for a long time, but as people discussed, some panel discussion was there. There are lot many issues, lot many things, lot many rules, and lot many NGOs. So through all these things, we have to face lot many things. And after facing this, certain decisions have to be taken, and we are facing all those decisions. But still, as a state, we would like to assure you all from the industry, Maharashtra has always been a prospective state for industry. In future also, we would like to see that pharma industry grows in Maharashtra. And I would like to request UBM that my writing letter to the central government won't have that much value, but I can assure you, whatever discussions you had, if you can make a paper, if you can make a note, I can assure you, in another 10 days' time, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra will write to the central government in this regard. I can assure you that much. Whatever issues you feel the pharma industry needs to be addressed, I can understand things don't move at a easy phase. I am myself from an industry background, so I know after coming in the ministry, after becoming an MLA, how things move, I can realize it. But still, there are lot many constraints in a government decision, as we all experience, because we are at a task from everyone. China, everybody talks of development in China. China is ruled not in a democratic way. Everybody knows that. Decisions taken in China are not to be thought of, or there's nothing like that. Here, taking a decision has to be, it's a different situation, all of us know that. So certainly, we would look forward to encourage this pharma industry, and we would like India to be a global market. As everybody says, this is the 10th global industry compared to whole of world. So certainly, we would like to see that this industry grows in Maharashtra as well as India. So once again, I thank you, UBM, for inviting me on this occasion. I'm very much glad, Ajit ji and everybody who were discussing. It is your thoughts which you are expressing. Good that you didn't know I was sitting there. But there would have been little bit constraint, that's what I would feel. But your expressions are important. As a government, we are part of the society. Government is not away from the society. As a minister, we are part of the society. As a minister, it is an obligation to hear out people. That is the system. So it was nice of you that I could hear everything what you said. And I could come to a conclusion that what has to be done. If it would have been known, I would have been, probably the words would have been a little bit different. But it is good. At least we come to know the reality of this industry. What are your expectations? What are things which are need to happen? And I certainly appreciate all your thoughts. Wishing you all the best. I take your leave. Thank you very much.